Hi everybody, welcome to our channel or welcome back to our channel.
If you're new, he also says if you're new.
If you're new. Oh yes, I'm drinking something very entertaining today.
A root beer?
Nope. Kool-Aid, cherry Kool-Aid.
Oh, I didn't know you used your glasses for that.
This one.
Yep.
I got a bug up my butt the other day about wanting cherry Kool-Aid. No other flavor would do. I didn't want root beer, orange, grape, any of it. It was so weirdly specific that it had to be cherry.
Yep.
And I ignored it. I really did. I ignored it for weeks. And I kept thinking about it. Then we were at the store the other day, and I said, that's it, I'm going to buy some cherry Kool-Aid. So I went hunting for the cherry Kool-Aid because my dumbass doesn't even know where in the store Kool-Aid is. And found it and decided to get the canister that already has the sugar in it.
Okay.
Do you have any idea how expensive that is? Why is my ponytail doing this?
It doesn't even do 2 gallons.
Yeah, it doesn't do 2 gallons. It does 1.5 gallons, and it costs $4.39.
Ridiculous.
Kool-Aid used to be cheap.
Yeah.
It probably would be a hell of a lot cheaper if I would just bring it home and mix it, which is what I'm going to start doing. If I want any more. Huh?
They put too much sugar in it.
If, like I said, if I even do any more, this might be enough. You know, sometimes when you get a craving like that, you just want it a few times or whatever, and then it's over.
Well, binge eaters.
Yeah, we do binge in this house. Clearly. My shirt keeps puffing out with the fan, Mom. I look like a orange barrel, only I'm yellow.
What are
I'm a
you
yellow
seeing out
barrel.
there, Wolfie?
Looking back at me.
In Ohio, our Ohio State bush is the orange barrel.
I thought it was a tree.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's the tree. The bush is the cone. Is the orange cone. See, good thing I had somebody who knew Ohio State lore better than I did. Wolfie can't get comfortable. Goodness.
Which reminds me.
He's going to have to eat a whole
doing
table.
a trivia thing on U.S. history.
Oh, Lord, I already lost. Okay.
I was nailing almost every question. Like, I got the fact that the month Pearl Harbor happened was December.
Mm-hmm.
Because they asked for the month, not the exact day, but the month. They asked the question on who the first president was, and I said George Washington, stuff like that. And I was like nailing so many of the questions. I impressed most of the staff.
You had 2 great uncles in Pearl Harbor.
Which ones?
Bill and Sheldon.
The other side of the family. The oft forgotten other side of our family. Usually we just hear about Dad's side. Which is, all right, Dad's side, fine. They were good people, blah, blah, blah. Now, Nanny's side of the family was interesting.
Yeah.
They were not all good people. They were a lot more entertaining, though.
Sheldon ended up in Alaska married to an Eskimo.
Can't say that word anymore.
Well, I can because she was my Aunt Eskimo.
She's going to get me kicked off YouTube. You realize that.
Yeah, it's one of the words you can't say on YouTube. Gets a video flagged and if it gets banned and removed.
Then make me take it down, and it'll be the best video ever. Watch it quick. No, like, we grew up saying that word, had no clue it was negative.
It wasn't.
Just saying. If it was, we didn't know about it.
It's no more negative than calling us white.
Blame the other tribes that got them thinking that way. Like the tribes made us change that baseball team name.
What are we allowed to call them? Wait a minute. First Nation. We can call them First Nation, or we can call them Inuit.
And the cute thing is, it covers so much territory. They're not all Inuit.
I know, but
That's what they go.
but that's what they call them. But anyway, being politically correct is fine, but sometimes it goes
a little bit too.
a little too far. But then again, you know, if I was Inuit, maybe that would offend me. I don't know.
I can tell you something crazy though, Mom. There is one name that got canceled, and people behind it got backtracked on it.
Okay.
The Grand Wagoneer was originally the new name of the Chief Grand Cherokee.
Yeah.
But then the Cherokees saw how people weren't buying the new models anymore, and saw that a lot of people were like mad at them because they thought it was a cool name that promoted the tribe, and they backtracked, and Wagoneer spun off on its own thing. There's new Grand Cherokees now.
I tell you, all the different tribes, you can't know it.
I have no idea what Arthur was. He was half-blood something, and it was Indian. It wasn't Eskimo.
Oh, your friend Arthur.
No.
I thought you were talking about my Uncle Arthur.
No.
And I was like, wait a minute.
How come I didn't know about that?
Just 1 minute. Dad's side of the family just got interesting. But no.
It was her friend.
That's his heart.
Dad's side of the family. I mean, like I said, they were good people, but there's nothing real exciting about going to work and coming home and taking care of your family. What?
Shouldn't you say down to YouTube either?
Yes, they were chicken fighters. Yes, I disapprove of that wholeheartedly. And if they'd fought anything like dogs, I would have disowned them by now.
Well, we turned them in.
Yeah, we'd have turned them in. That's true. But nope.
Just chickens. They were
Just chickens.
despisable chickens at that.
I hate chickens. I know if you've been with this channel for a while, you know this is true, but I hate chickens. They're dirty, they're nasty, they have foul little tempers, especially fighting roosters and hens. And they're just, they leave poop everywhere.
And you used to go barefoot and step in it, and Dad would point your attention to it.
And
you
I'd
would
throw
cheat.
up. I hate
I used to
chickens.
get so mad at you for that.
Dad used to make me go into the chicken house there by where the trailer stood, you know, behind it, and feed his trios. And a trio is a rooster and two hens that you're trying to breed. And it was always so dusty and feathers in the air, and it was always awful in
The 2
there.
or 3 feet was full of chicken.
Yeah.
It was dangerous.
Hard tell what I was breathing in.
No wonder she's so nuts, so.
No wonder I have COPD.
I had to be ornery with it.
But chickens are just foul-tempered little bastards, and as far as they're concerned, the only good chicken is a cooked chicken.
And sometimes they're not very good.
Sad but true. Sorry, I'm thirsty today.
Yep.
So warm here. It's beautiful out. I don't know where I am, sort of. It's got me off whack somehow.
They had me off whack so much Twilight Zone was stuck in my head.
I believe it.
Golden Earrings Twilight Zone.
Just a couple days ago, I wore a real heavy shirt and my heaviest hoodie,
And it wasn't enough.
and come in complaining that I should have wore my coat and my gloves. And that's been what, 3 or 4 days ago?
Yeah. And it's coming back.
Ooh. Anyway, that's depressing. Don't listen to that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What problem?
Cool water till it covers the potatoes. I'm getting ready to start dinner. And for once, our meat's going to cook kind of quick. So I have to get the tomatoes. Yeah, the tomatoes.
Potatoes.
The potatoes on first.
Oh, you are so sweet. And you say me that chicken now.
It's not chicken.
It's pork.
Say me the pork
Yeah. Mommy will save him the pork.
then. And the pig said, eat more chicken.
Yeah. We were at the store the other day looking at the lamb. And I was thinking, how much is too much to pay for a lamb shank for my dog?
Garbage is too full. Where should I put this, Mom?
Hey, Benny, come take care of this, buddy. So I had a no day yesterday. I figured out what was wrong with me, though. Because I knew I was sick, but it wasn't like a regular migraine. I accidentally took 2 24-hour sinus pills. And it made me sick as a dog. I had to take 2 anti-nausea pills,
Yeah.
which I only do in the direst of circumstances. And my head was just like this.
Wow.
And I swear every little sound echoed. That was probably my sinuses. But it just, everything, every little tap, anything just echoed. It was miserable. I was horribly unhappy. And I had a hard time going to sleep, but once I did go to sleep, buddy.
She slept like the dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the way it works. When you overdose on something.
Yeah, when you poison yourself. My advice, don't do that.
Now, what did you want, Mom?
Okay,
The garbage.
put those potatoes away on your way by. And would you please take the trash out with the potato skins?
Potato skins are next to the sink bin.
I don't know what we'd do without Ben.
Or
Work, it'd be horrible. My life would be ruined. We went out today. We had a couple errands to run. We had to run over to Bonnie's because she was trying to scan a receipt for Fetch to get her points, and she couldn't make it scan. And when she did finally get it to scan, Ben got it for her. Tell him how many points it was, Ben.
6,500.
That's the biggest I've ever heard of.
Just from Hellman's and Snuggle.
Mm-hmm.
my droid laughed at how big that was. The funny, it's because it's true laugh, yeah?
And the only thing that was keeping her from getting those points was that each time she was getting the receipt,
She was missing the date.
she was missing the date. Funny thing is, after a couple failed attempts, it'll still let you submit the thing as long as you actually tell Fetch what that date's supposed to be. Thing is, she doesn't know this, and she's of the kind that,
Eee.
and I'm not saying this to be mean, this is just something I've observed.
Don't say it because this is on the video and I will get mad at you. Okay. Mom's wearing her Ask Me About My Granddog t-shirt. That tells you,
Now.
yeah, that tells you about everything you need to know about this house. The world revolves around the pup.
Yeah.
This
Well,
pupper
when
is
it feels
beyond
a little
spoiled.
bad, the world doesn't revolve.
Yeah.
He had a bad couple days at the start of the weekend.
He's a good boy, though.
At least I didn't think he was going to lay down and have a heart attack and die on me.
Yeah.
I wasn't happy, or anything, but at least,
The foot was a base.
yeah.
Yeah.
We gave him an aspirin. It did absolutely nothing. I'm pretty sure. He probably needs 2. I probably need to look up what his dose should be. But it was all we could do to get him to eat 1.
Yeah,
didn't-
Mom came to the vet.
Grandma melted cheese and twirled it on a fork and fork fed him. And then she made me do it. So I just stuck that cheese down on that aspirin and offered it to him, and he took it. He didn't realize there was an aspirin there.
Yeah.
And he certainly didn't bother to chew it, so
Nice warm cheese, though.
poor
Yep.
thing.
He's a good boy, though, even if he
We
wasn't.
have to get the trash out of here.
Yeah.
Now you drowned those leaders, right, Christopher?
Oh, you have a mess to clean up.
Yeah, it all fell. Fan God is what it is.
Maybe don't leave things there.
I'm getting it.
Looks like you might have run over one.
It looks like I did, but I almost did.
I am actually looking forward to dinner. I want to sit down with a plate and a fork and substantial real food.
Green beans.
You want me to make some green beans? All right. I don't care. I like green beans as much as the next guy.
You got 14?
Ah. Wants to sleep too much. We're
What
doing
I
the
ought
videos.
to do
Take it right, those videos.
is make corn on the cob.
No, you don't.
And yeah, we got it today.
There we
And
go.
green beans. But then I still want my old standards to go with it. I still want my mashed potatoes and gravy and stuffing. And I don't have enough burners on my stove
To cook all
to
that.
cook all of that.
And she could only use 3 without blowing a fuse.
If the oven's on, but the oven won't be on. Because that pork will cook in the skillet.
Yeah. It's a saute. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then you just grab the biggest one and cut it in half, make sure it cooked through, and you're done.
Yep.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off here. It's been 17 minutes. That's long enough, and I want my dinner.
Yeah.
Even if you have to cook it yourself.
We've got something going on tomorrow. What's going on tomorrow?
I'm thinking.
Hey, Ben,
Huh?
what's going on tomorrow?
Oh, me and Christopher both head out into the world again tomorrow.
They both have staff tomorrow, so they can go out and run around. How about going to Burger King? Cool. You gonna eat inside?
I don't think I planned that far yet.
Because he might not want you eating in his car.
That's true.
People can be funny about their cars. And it's a company car, too. So,
Yeah, you can't eat in a company car, Ben.
That's it.
All our friends won't let us eat on the vans. So I'm pretty sure they have the same rule for their transportation services.
I don't know. Don't look at me.
Because there used to be a couple friends that have to watch and make sure they didn't eat on the vans because it's against the rules. Makes the vans too dirty if you eat in them.
But anyway, I know there's something going on tomorrow, and for the life of me, I can't remember what it was. I got to do Chris's taxes tonight, considering it's April 14th.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to do them Saturday, but I got sick.
Yeah.
And there was no way I could do them yesterday. But today I'm feeling much better. I'm feeling better enough to drive myself into complete nervous breakdown trying to do his damn taxes. So, there you have it. Somebody wants to come over here and do them for free, you are more than welcome to. I'm going to do them online. So, yeah, I am going to finish off this video. Fingers crossed I get his taxes right. Take care of yourselves. And come see us on Wednesday. See if I survive tax season. Okay, we'll talk
If
to you
you
then.
survive.
If I survive. We'll talk to you then. Bye-bye.
Bye.